So welcome back to the channel everyone, Triple M here, and today we have something truly special to review. Today we're taking a look at the Enclave Eclipse 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos soundbar with subwoofer. Now this sleek, powerful soundbar is designed to take your home theater experience to new heights. Now this has dedicated up and side firing speakers with 11 speaker drivers and an 8-inch wireless subwoofer. The Eclipse delivers an incredible soundstage experience that will fill your living room with the Enclave signature sounds. So we're going to get into the unboxing and test, but before we do have a giveaway for this product. Watch the video all the way through. Good luck everyone. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So before we see what's in the box, big shout out to Enclave for sponsoring this video. As always, all product links will be in the description of this video. Opening the box, we're greeted with 2 power cables. Of course, this is a wireless system, so 1 power cable is for the main soundbar, one's going to be for the subwoofer itself. We also have 2 AAA batteries for the remote. We have some mounting hardware for the soundbar. We also have mounting bracket, so this can be mounted on a wall, and I'll show you how to get that set up here in a little bit. We're then greeted with a user manual. Of course, the user manual goes into details, everything you need to know about the soundbar, getting it set up, troubleshooting steps, contact information. So definitely worth a read if you end up purchasing this product. Next, we have the remote control. The remote control has all the necessary buttons you need to control the system. So going from the top to the bottom, we do have the auxiliary, Bluetooth selector, we have USB and optical selector. Going down a little bit further, we have HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI ARC. We also have the fast forward, rewind, play, pause. You have your bass volume, your main volume control, and you also have your treble control to the right of that. Now below that, you do have equalizer modes, and we'll go through this a little bit later. But as far as the different modes, we do have standard, movie, music, night, sports, news, as well as games, and we'll test those out just a little bit later just to see what they sound like. We also have an AV sync, and what this is if you ever have a situation where the video that's on the screen is out of sync with the audio, this is where you'll adjust that, and I love that this is built into the remote control. And below that, we have the vertical sound, and we'll test that out a little bit later as well. Also in the box, we have the wireless 8-inch down firing subwoofer. So the size of this is 9.4 long, 9.4 wide, and 16-inch high. So we do have the speaker on the bottom. On the back of the subwoofer, we do have a sync button, just in case you need to resync this to the soundbar. But essentially, you plug this in, it should be connected to the soundbar, and you should be good to go. Now next, we have the soundbar itself, and this has all the bells and whistles. As far as the dimensions, the length is 47.2, the width is 4.2, and the height is going to be 2.7 inches. Now this has a lot packed in, and let's go over quickly what's included as far as the drivers. So we do have 4 up-fine drivers, 4 full range front speaker drivers, 2 surround sound speaker drivers as well. As far as the audio formats, this is compatible with the Dolby Atmos, Dolby Surround, so this includes Dolby Digital, True HD, Dolby Digital Plus, as well as Dolby Digital and LPCM. Now you're gonna have 4 buttons on the soundbar. You have a power, you have your input selections, and then you have your volume up and down. So on the back of the soundbar, we do have different connections. So depending on what you're using, depending on what your television uses, you do have a lot of options. We have an HDMI eARC out, 2 HDMI ins. So this will be for your devices. So if you want to put a video game console, maybe a Fire TV or something, you do have those HDMI ins. You have the optical, SPDIF, you do have a coaxial as well, 3.5mm auxiliary, this is stereo, and you also have Bluetooth 5.1 for your wireless connection. Now, as I mentioned, this is wall mountable, so if you choose to do that, you do have all the necessary accessories to get that on the wall. So you can see we have a screw, we have the anchors, we have the brackets where you can go ahead and mount it. Now, of course, the wall anchors are going to go inside your drywall. You screw it directly in with the brackets, but also on the back of the soundbar, there's a screw that comes loose that you can use it to attach to the bracket. So pretty straightforward, as you can see there. Screw it back in, then you should be able to mount it on any surface. Now, setting up the Enclave Eclipse is a breeze with this wireless subwoofer and easy connection options. You'll have it up and running in no time. And we already talked about the different connectivity options. I chose to go with the ARC, so I connected directly to my television, and then I used the 2 inputs on the soundbar to plug in my Fire TV and my PlayStation. Now, for you streamers that's out there, just know that once you have this plugged in and you do have CEC control enabled on your television and your Fire TV remote now controls the soundbar, so no need to have the soundbar remote unless you want to do some fine tuning. Now what I found myself doing is setting my audio preference, and I can use my Fire Stick to control the volume, to control the television. And the cool thing about this is once I hit the power button on my Fire TV, it shuts everything down. This just makes using the soundbar that much better. Also important to note is the actual LCD or display on the soundbar itself. So when you power it up, it will say hello and gives you the input that you're on. Then it will go a little bit dim once it's on. Now this is all adjustable, of course, but it displays everything that you're basically doing, tells you the volume level, tells you the input that you're on. Just a nice place to see what's happening on the soundbar. So let's talk about the impressive features of the Enclave Eclipse 5.1 soundbar. So first and foremost, this boasts a multi-dimensional spatial sound thanks to its 11 custom speaker drivers. Now with dedicated up-firing speakers and side-firing speakers for height and surround sound channels, the soundbar truly delivers an immersive audio sound. You'll essentially feel like you're in the middle of the action. And what sets the Eclipse apart is its Dolby Atmos 3D audio technology. Now with Dolby Atmos and Dolby surround sound, the soundstage becomes wider, drawing you deeper into your favorite movies and shows. You really get a good audio experience. Also, let's not forget about the dialogue enhancement tuning. So with Enclave's voice EQ presets, you can hear every word crystal clear without sacrificing the quality or soundtrack. Also, this is compatible with your Dolby Vision, HDR10, HDR10 Plus pass-through. So for me, what I have connected, you can see I do have a PlayStation connected. I also have my Fire TV Cube connected, and as soon as I power these devices on, you can see that it does recognize Dolby Vision. Now let's talk a little bit about sound quality. Sound quality is really amazing. I'm really impressed, and the soundbar delivers a rich immersive sound whether you're watching a movie, playing a video game, or just listening to music. The combination of the custom speaker driver and Dolby Atmos technology really creates a dynamic sound. And let's not forget about the powerful 8-inch wireless subwoofer. Now, for me, the wireless aspect is a game changer. Nothing worse than having your surround system, having wires all over the place. With this speaker being wireless, you can truly place it wherever you want. You can put it next to your seat, behind it, in the front of the room, wherever you want, and you do feel that deep bass. And don't forget that you do have individual control just to adjust how much bass you want. Now we talked about the remote a little bit in the unboxing, but let's go through just to see if we can test out some of the different sound modes. So we know that we do have different EQ modes. We're going to test those. We also want to test the vertical sound just to see if that makes a difference. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Sponsoring this video. They do currently have a Father's Day sale June 20th. With this Father's Day sale, you can get up to $400 off, extra 10% in the description for this great sale. The original packaging for the scooter. So as you can see, just the dimensions there. The 61, that's the weight without the box and the packaging. Everything put together is 76, and you can see the size, the dimensions, 47 by 10 by 22. So pretty. The motors are going to be two 1200 watts, max speed 32 miles per hour. Up to 40 miles, durable suspension. So after playing with this, testing it, not only watching games, playing movies, playing video games, I was really impressed, and I can't see how I live without having something like this set up in my main office. Just the sound quality, the convenience of having everything compact, and the freedom and the easy setup just makes this a game changer in my opinion. Again, big shout out to Enclave for sponsoring this video. I will be leaving a link in the description where you can go ahead and check it out. If you have any questions about the speaker system, please drop it in the comments section. For everyone that's been waiting for the giveaway, this is what you need to do in order to win. First thing you need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel. only subscribers will be eligible for this giveaway. Second thing I need you to do is hit the thumbs up on this video, like this video, and the last thing that you need to do, and very important, I need you to drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you're going to set this up in your house and what device you're going to use to take advantage of all the features of the soundbar. So I will be picking a winner for this on June 25th. So make sure you subscribe, make sure the notification bell is checked. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.